Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to talk about a question I get asked a lot on phone calls, especially with room forms. Should I buy a new amp? And of course the answer is no. Don't buy a new amp. Take your budget and spend it on room treatment. Now let's walk through some of the steps of why that's a better choice. If we get a new amp, our resolution may be increased 10 to 15%. Okay, so that's good. Nothing wrong with that. But look at the cost of that. Amplifiers are expensive. You pay a lot to get that extra 5 or 10% in resolution over the existing amp that you have. So you got to look at it. Is $5,000, is $10,000 more for an amplifier worth it? Or should I put my money somewhere else to get a higher resolution? If your goal is to get a higher resolution, we have to look at the room because that's at least 50% of the problem. So we want to direct our dollars there. You know, if we want to improve resolution with dollars, we want to go for the biggest elephant in the room, and that's room treatment. You can treat each wall for lows, mids, and highs, the front and the rear. Side walls, lows, mids, and highs. Okay, floor to ceiling, lows, mids, and highs. You can address all those issues that your dimensions are creating. Can't do a lot about your dimensions, I get it. But we can treat the problems that they have, and we can treat them on all surface areas. How do we get the ultimate in resolution? The correct square footage on each surface area. Remember, tap, type, amount, and position. So amount and position are critical. The more you're looking for, I know, I get it. You want more out of your system. You hear something you like and you want more of it. The more you're looking for is found in room distortions. Eliminate those, and your speakers will really shine like you've never heard them or like you first heard them. So why place a higher resolution source in a lower resolution room? Doesn't make any sense. You may not even get that 10 to 15% improvement that the designer put in and is charging you for. Okay? So you have to keep that in mind. We've done this for a long time, 15, 16, 17 years. Most people end up keeping their speakers. That's the way it works. Because all the reasons that they first bought them start to come back for them when they treat their room. So the dollars that you're going to spend on a new amplifier can best be spent on room treatment. Now you can stage it. You can do the front wall first. Then you can go to the side walls. Then you can go to the rear wall. There's all kinds of ways you're going depending on what your budget dollars are and what emphasis you want to put on treatment. Front wall is great for low frequency pressure management. So that's a great start if budget's limited. But remember, we have to do 2 walls minimum because the definition of an axial mode is 2 parallel surfaces creating, resonance. So we want to treat 2 walls so we don't get a phase issue. So think about this. You're going to spend money on something. It might not be an amp. It could be a speaker. But think about the potential here. The room's 50% of your problem. And you're going to increase the resolution and spend 5, 10 grand when you could really pump up the resolution by treating the room properly. Hope this helps. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to, so please do that because we offer special price discounts to only those on our newsletter. And then don't forget about our forum. We have started a forum on our own website where people ask questions, and I usually get a chance every couple of days to look at it. There's an interchange between people on the forum, and we'll give you real answers on a regular basis, so that'll help you. Thank you.